You're realizing that your mind isn't actually yours anymore. Every time you close your eyes, you're seeing images you didn't ask for, and every time you pick up your phone, you're fighting a losing battle against an itch you can't scratch. You think this is just a struggle, but the truth is, your brain has been physically rewired to crave a version of intimacy that doesn't exist, and it's effectively killing your spiritual life and your ability to focus on anything that actually matters. If you're a Christian, you've probably tried the whole just pray it away thing. You felt the guilt, you've made the promises at the altar, and then 48 hours later, you're right back where you started, feeling like a hypocrite. The reason you're failing isn't that you don't love God. It's because you're trying to use a spiritual solution for a brain that has been biologically hijacked by hyperstimulation. You're bringing a knife to a drone strike. We have to talk about how to actually desexualize your mind and get your focus back. Think about the last time you really tried to pray or read the Bible. Within 90 seconds, your mind probably drifted to a video you saw 3 days ago. Or a photo someone posted on Instagram. That's not a demon. That's a neural pathway. The speaker in the video I watched mentioned a story about a guy who missed a massive business opportunity because he was so distracted by his own cravings that he literally couldn't see the open door in front of him. For a Christian, that missed opportunity is usually your calling. You're so busy chasing cheap dopamine that you don't have the eyes to see what God is doing in your life right now. Step 1 to fixing this is reclaiming your inputs. You have to stop managing your sin and start editing your environment. If you follow fitness influencers who are basically selling thirst traps, you are literally training your brain to see people as objects. You need to go through your following list and aggressively unfollow anything that triggers that instant gratification circuit. Replace them with voices that actually give you wisdom. Step 2 is retraining your focus through meditation, or what we call silence and solitude. Start with just 5 minutes of sitting in silence before God. No phone, no music, no Christian podcasts. Just you and your thoughts. Your brain is going to scream because it's used to being entertained every second. But by sitting there, you're teaching your brain that it doesn't get to call the shots anymore. You're taking the steering wheel back. Finally, you have to redefine your why. If you're trying to stay pure just to follow a rule, you will fail. You need a bigger purpose. Maybe it's being a husband who actually looks his wife in the eye instead of at a screen. Maybe it's being a leader who has the mental clarity to help others. When your why is big enough, the how becomes a lot easier. You aren't just giving up a habit, regaining your life back. If you're ready to actually kill the distractions and start hearing God's voice clearly again, you need to watch this next video on building a morning routine that actually sticks.